What's up? It's your boy Carcino here. Don't forget, man. Instagram, Carcino for life. You got all that Patreon. There's that letter again with your business partner, Jimmy. Writing a letter to his mom saying he owed her money. And now she basically has a lifetime contract. So, thanks, mom. Now, as we move on from all of this that you see right here, and Drake has poor penmanship, just hey, I'm in the same boat, buddy. So, not saying I'm better there. But on the Patreon, Carcino for Life, we'll be covering a lot of this. But that's not what this is about. This is about Drake, the corporation, the business. Everything is tied that he has to his accomplishments, and his numbers continue to fall. And everyone who doesn't see it, they're delusional because they don't want to see it because they're fans. Like, no, his numbers is not there. Oh no, they're not. A lot of the releases that he's done has been like testers and fillers, but all of his features on songs have flopped. His stock was on a 21% decline. That is a hefty number. 21% decline. That's huge for someone like Drake. You're like, 21% ain't nothing. Yeah, it is. Kendrick Lamar catalog is up 47% since May the 8th. 47%. Yours is down 21% and falling. There's been no uptick. Drake, when he releases a song, it's normally a Drake feature. It's going to be within the top 20 within the first week. Now a Drake feature? The highest debut was 67 since Not Like Us. Well, the hard part 6, rather. But that fell off the map completely and was met with such disdain. So why is Drake numbers falling off so bad? And they said, well, it's the Kendrick Battle. Duh, obviously, right? But what if there's more? Drake got money on top of money on top of money on top of money. The king of Billboard. Well, it's like this. When Taylor Swift drops, she's going to be in the top 10. No matter what the song looks like, people are going to click on it to hear it because it's Taylor Swift and her fan base is going to show up. It don't happen like that in hip hop. In hip hop, it's about who's hot and who's not. And Drake has had a run for about 13 years. That was impressive. But when you align yourself with people like academics, you align yourself with nothing but terrible people around you, these type of things happen. There are countless times you're going to see nothing but the latter get determined. All the listeners who were persuading all the classic songs in the disc, like when the Teddy Pendergrass song came on for 616 and all these songs. No, that was Euphoria. These people are out here listening to these songs. His overall catalog was up at 57% when these disc records came out, when Not Like Us dropped. Right now, it's like at 42, 47%. It's in that bracket. And he hadn't released another song. And people are waiting patiently for him to drop. So it's not about rushing to get music out. It's actually about being patient, making the people want to get the music. They want to hear the music so bad they can't help it. Well, when you have someone who's very stoic in a situation, and you look at the BBL Drizzy beat that was used on the Sexy Red song, that song didn't chart very well. And a lot of his features, they just haven't come up to par. And Drake is spiraling, just like everybody said. He's spiraling. He's desperate, and he's very unsure of himself. And his music reflects it. He looks and sounds very unconfident. And when you sound very unconfident like that, buddy boy, woo! It's almost time to pack up the tent. Yeah, he's down 21%. When Not Like Us came out, he was only down 5% because everybody was engaged in the battle. They still were streaming Drake. You know, they were like, we're going to stream Drake and, you know, continue to go in this direction. Well, when you make up your mind that you're engaged in a rap battle, whoever loses, normally, depending on how it goes, win, lose, or draw, both guys profit. But now that the battle is over, you know, it's like the worse it's gotten for Drake because Not Like Us has exposed so much and made it catchy that everybody's playing it. One song for the entire summer. The only other song I've heard that had this kind of staying power in the new modern area is this ridiculous song, Bow, 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 Bow. Get it sexy, get it sexy. And I'm like, that song just don't want to go away. Bow, 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 bow. And I got dudes waving their hands in the middle of the street. Bow, 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 bow. I'll be like, oh my gosh. Silliness. Well, nobody want to tell you that they don't like something or they're moving from one situation to another. When That what was that? That Al Green sample. What a wonderful thing love is. That song shot up to 283% once it was used on 616. And then I think they wanted the money and all this, so 616 in LA was not put on streaming because they didn't have the copyright permission from Al Green to put "What a Wonderful Thing Love Is." So, hmm people wanted to know where the song came from, so they went and then "You're My Latest and Greatest Inspiration" that was on Euphoria. Those numbers went up. I mean, and it's like the more Kendrick rise, the more Drake shrivels. He's got a $450 million deal with Nike. That's dwindling now because of the lack of sales from his Nocta series, and it's losing money. And Nike is, they're going to probably have to reevaluate the actual shoe itself. Drake's in trouble, meaning that his business is contingent on one thing: he make hits. You see Lucian Grange cuss him out because he leaked that stuff on the Instagram. I broke the news, and then everybody started going. Yeah, Drake, he did a contract with the Italian soccer team so that they could dump their shoes off over there in Italy. He helped them raise 40 million, actually 43.7 to be exact, to save the Italian soccer club Venia from their bankruptcy. Now, why would Drake be so concerned with saving them from bankruptcy? So, the one of the co-owners of Venia, who's a good friend of Drake, called him, and Drake said he explained to me in a simple way the problem, and they had to raise 10 million in a couple of weeks, and then at least 30 million in a few months, or the club would go bankrupt. So Drake's chief branding officer and a part of his management team, Matt Babel, told the Italian edition of GQ that Venezia is an incredible city, or Venezia, and they've always been a special club. So he talked to Drake, and then Brad and them discussed the details on how they could help. Within 2 weeks, they had a deal, and they raised the money needed to pay the salaries and avoid the bankruptcy. So now, in this deal, Nocta is the official technical partner of Venezia Soccer Club. So they needed to make it look like the shoe was being successful. So now, okay, we're gonna buy 40 million of our own shoes and dump it into this club now. They gotta wear our Nocta shoes on the team. Here's the problem though. It's a bad investment. The team loses money, and they're gonna continue to lose money. But they're thinking, look, we wear these Noctas, and now we can just keep dumping shoes over there. So we can mark it up like this shoe is successful. and we have a brand sponsorship with a team. They will be bankrupt soon. You just prevented the inevitable. This does not fix their problem. You just put a BandAid on a running wound. It's a bad business decision by Drake. So, y'all ready, Patreons? Because it's about that time. It's finna get real funky around here. Oh, yeah! Drake is afraid to drop his album because he thinks Kendrick's gonna come around and swat it away like a fly and drop unexpectedly, and that would crush his whole drop. Oh my goodness, buddy. Let me get on this Patreon, and boy, we finna blow it up.